Hello, everybody. It's been a long time, like
Yes.
2, 3 months, something like that. I think the last video we did is probably well before we moved. So a lot's changed.
Yeah.
A lot has happened lately, and we have a lot to update you on, including a sooner date.
Hopefully.
Yeah, which we'll get to at the end here. But let's go over some of the things that we've gone through to get to where we are right now,
Yeah.
which, as you can see, looks like an entirely different place.
Yes.
We had video, but unfortunately there was no audio of when we were moving out of that condo that we lived in with amazing view. You remember the view?
Yeah, it was so pretty. But it was like, that was probably the only good thing
It
about
was.
the condo was the view.
During lockdown. When it wasn't locked down,
Yeah,
the pool, the hot tub, the gym.
Everything, like all the amenities were open, therefore it had a purpose.
Yeah, and being close to the
But-
mall and everything else, we could walk right across the street. But all those things changed with the lockdown. And we got very lucky coming here because, well, this city isn't as locked down.
Yeah.
So when we first left, which was October 1st,
Yes.
we had great help from a couple friends of ours, Foxy and Pixie. And so thank you very much if you're watching this. We really appreciated it because it was difficult. Most people were locked down in a lot of areas, and a lot of people don't
Yeah.
really like help moving anyway. So
Yeah. Moving is.
we really appreciated that. And, you know, it's been extremely hard to just not think of moving, like not thinking of the Philippines. It's been
kind
so
of
difficult.
been constantly on our minds. Like that's all we've been trying to all we've been really thinking about.
Yeah.
Just every day.
Yeah, so true. Now, the reason we moved, of course, was we wanted to find a place that's going to save us money so that we could save up even more before we move.
Yeah.
And so this place that we've moved into, and we do have some clips of it we can show you, is nice. It's okay. It's made for students. Usually they have 5 different students because there's 5 bedrooms here.
Mm-hmm.
Each student renting out and then having a shared common space.
Yeah.
And so we just took the whole thing because this is a college town.
Yes. Yeah.
And usually there's 85,000 students here because of the universities out of the 133,000 people that live here. So they didn't lock this down because there was very few people here. And 1 week after we moved here, they locked down our old address. So
Yeah. So they are like in full lockdown while we are still.
yeah, well, recently they changed us
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
They put us in a red zone now, which does have a lot of restrictions.
So it does take away like a lot of the freedoms we had, but
yeah, but
we
we
still
had
have some.
we had a couple months without worrying about anything. So that was a little bit thankful. So we did save $500 a month, actually just over that. $525 a month, staying here for the last few months, right?
Yeah.
So 6 months, that is going to save us, $3,000. Sorry.
it's pretty nice.
Over $3,000 because
Yeah,
it is
yeah.
$325. So that was very, very helpful. As well, what happened during this time since we last filmed is we had Thanksgiving. And many people might not know that Thanksgiving in Canada is early October. I believe the first Sunday of October.
Yeah, here in Canada.
Yeah, where in the United States they literally just
Like
celebrated
a couple
it.
days ago, I
Yeah,
think.
a few days ago here because they held it at the end of November. So it's quite a bit different. We do things a little different. We're starting to take on a lot of the things they do in the United States, such as Black Friday shopping.
Yeah.
But this year, obviously, with everything being closed, I don't think it was such a thing even in the United States.
I think places got fined if they had any Black Friday things.
Yeah, unless it's online. Yeah, exactly.
If it was online, you could probably get all the deals there, but
Yeah,
anything in store, which is where normally people would be like rushing into the buildings on
yeah.
Black Fridays, like right as they open, there's like a huge crowd, like
rushing to people.
tsunami going into the store, but you can't do that here because COVID.
Yeah, exactly. So we did have Thanksgiving, and we had.
My mama.
And we have a few clips of that, so we can just show you real quick some of the highlights of
Yeah.
Thanksgiving with her here because it was pretty amazing.
And I cooked the entire
Oh,
thing
did
by
you?
myself, and I was so proud of that because I'm not much of a chef. Like my mom is the cook of the family, and so the fact that I was able to like cook for her and you, because you also cook on most of the meals. Because I cannot cook for anything, and so the fact that I could cook for both of them and it turned out really well, I was just so ecstatic about it. I was like, yes, yes.
So here's a couple clips of Thanksgiving.
Oh.
I'm doing good, right? I'm doing good.
Okay, you get the things now.
Yeah.
The bowl.
Should I put the paprika on it? Or
No,
I'll
it's
wait?
okay. It's
Now I'll do
okay
it.
now, yeah. It's almost done. Yeah. You get the bowl and then I have to take care of the... See? It's almost done.
Then we got a tiny turkey.
Very tiny.
So small.
This is small?
Somebody.
Okay. Look at that turkey. So this is our Thanksgiving dinner made by Bianca. You got cranberries, butternut squash soup.
Cornbread,
Thank you. Yeah.
turkey, obviously.
Oh, we haven't got to there yet. We're still here.
Brussels sprouts, potatoes, cheese for the soup, asparagus, mashed potatoes, and of course turkey with stuffing. And very proud of myself because that was a lot of cooking.
Okay. The name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen. Thank you for the food today and keep it healthy and happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Amen.
Amen.
Pumpkin carving.
Oh, you do that you was a baby.
I know, I hated it.
Why?
It feels so gross in there.
Not
Pumpkin grease.
really. You can wash your hands.
Yeah.
Even you to get dirty,
Look at all the
you wash
seeds.
your hands.
Philippines to get water all the time while you're showering. Yeah, oh yeah.
We had a great time for Thanksgiving, obviously, and now we are coming into December. We're just a few days away from December, which means our countdown has happened. And this young lady has an app that is tracking how many days. How many days?
I think it's 122 days.
Not 127?
No, it was 123 last night.
But it was after midnight.
Oh, it's 123.
Don't mind us.
123 days.
123 days. That is our new timeline that we have set out for ourselves. Is for April 1st we want to go.
Yeah.
We are faced with a couple problems with that, and that is, as of now, the Philippines is not accepting people
Yeah.
like us, tourists.
Yeah. Like you can't go in.
Right, exactly. And the paperwork for her to become a citizen is going to take probably
Time.
many months.
Yeah.
And it will probably be in the Philippines before it even gets approved and done.
Yeah.
So we can't travel on that basis that she is a citizen, which is one of the things that are one of the ways that they're
You can't
allowing
go in, yeah.
people to go in right now. So unfortunately, visitors like us, maybe not. So if by April 1st we can't enter the Philippines, we haven't decided 100% yet, but we will probably go to maybe Thailand first
Yeah.
or Indonesia. It depends, we can go to Bali, something like that, until we find out what's going to be open. It's really
Yeah,
hard to make a
yeah.
decision because other countries are locking down and other countries are opening
Are
up.
opening, so it's very up in the air right now, just because we don't know what they're going to decide months from now. Like
Yeah.
even our country is on like a month to month basis. It's like week to week sometimes even. It's like suddenly, oh, we're all locked down now. It's like, oh, okay, I was not prepared for that, but cool. And so other countries are like kind of in the same boat. Like we won't know if something reopens by the time we want to leave or
Yeah.
closes by the time we want to leave. So we kind of have to have like generals and like backup plans.
Yeah, we can't buy tickets or anything right now because we don't know where
Yeah.
we could go. And our fingers are still crossed that the Philippines will be open by April 1st.
That's what we're hoping.
Please, maybe.
Please, like.
So that's our status so far. We'll probably still give you guys some more footage of this place once all the snow falls. We did have one big snowfall, and
Yes,
one
yeah.
day it just poof came out of
Yeah.
nowhere. But I mean, like when we get several feet of snow, that's when we can show people, like, look how horrible it is here.
Snow is bad.
Yeah, like if you're a skier or something, you like snow, but you don't
Yeah.
like driving in snow. You don't like the ice. You don't
Shoveling.
you don't like.
Who
all
likes
those things.
shoveling? I can't do it.
No.
Even though I've lived here my whole life, and it's like, no, you don't get used to it.
Yeah.
You don't get used to shoveling.
Luckily, we part of the rent of this place, because it would normally be 5 students, they know that no one student's going to go out and shovel the driveway. They have a service that comes
Yeah.
and takes care of all of our driveway, the sidewalk, and everything. It's all melted now. We don't have any snow.
Oh
anymore,
yeah,
but-
we see grass right now. Thank
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah.
But it's just a matter of time before it comes back.
Sure is.
So
Yeah,
we're ready.
and we're going to have a small Christmas because, well, we're selling everything we own. We've
Yeah.
sold quite a bit so far.
Yeah.
So we're not going to put up a tree. We're not going to do decorations or anything like
and,
that.
like I'm okay with that, because then like next year when we're finally in the Philippines
Oh,
or
we can
wherever,
go all out.
we can like celebrate, and it'll be way more meaningful than
Yeah.
like spending money now and having less money for when we leave.
Exactly. So we're going to go spend Christmas with your mother.
Yeah.
Because-
my mama.
She's staying, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's our big update, guys. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll update you again soon when we have something else to change.
Yeah.
Or something else to report.
Live from our house.
That's right. Thank you very much. Take care.
Goodbye.
Bye, guys.